Okay, we're back, boys. We're building Arnie's. We're building Arnie's as usual. We're about to launch in a few weeks, hopefully this week or next week officially. We're fixing one thing, and that is basically this critical detail of the expand to array system. So with this GTM tool, it's expanding data to an array. But for some reason, the URLs are not being gathered. I need to find out why this is empty. So we're going to find out what's going on here. Extract path the AI generated, added later via add column. The problem is not add column. Please take a look at the URL field. It's empty. There's no URLs there. Can you just tell me how the AI generate that field? And don't we have a validation to block it from adding empty columns to another table through expand to array? This one, which was generated from extract path. Or are you saying that this is a URL pushed from parent table? So I don't know if you guys have heard of clay.com. You're building a direct competitor of clay.com. We're trying to see if we can beat them. That's all. I actually need to share my screen. Extract path, not generate the extract, nothing but the source data have URL field. Shows that extract read field parts up. But the question is, do we validate your data before extract? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. Column is an input column created by extract, not AI generated. Extract bit. The real question is, do we validate that extract paths actually yield data before creating the expanded table? Good question. That is what we're trying to find out. Yes. Okay. I don't know if there's actually. Let me take a look at this. There's no URL here. It's only this one. It seems to be empty. And it did get the extracted product data from logo. See, it starts from here. ATO, NA10. Yes. 112. This is the path. Okay. When all, okay. All right, so what we need to do is we need to, I think, but two things, simplify it a bit. Now, there is a system which reads all the column data. So what we need to do is, if it extracts the rows which have data, so it extracts all the rows from the dependencies, and for any of the URLs that return no data, in the tool call it says this extract path from this column doesn't have any data. Please use one with data. How would we do that? How would we simplify to do that? Because we do have something which gets all the rows, right? So trying to see what we can do here. This is the past data. And it actually produces this past data, perfect. This is the is the data produced. I'm going to play some music. Actually, no, leave the music. Yes, we have expand data. After expand, expand array items or rows. Yes, but ask it to read field pot. Oh, wait a minute. Read field pots. I just realized one potential gap. How does read field pots work? Can you explain that to me? Because the thing is, wait a minute. Did the AI extract like the URL? Did that field path actually exist in the data, in the raw response data? I don't know if this is the way to do it. I don't think we should add too much validation. Expand, create table. Expand new. I don't think we should do that. Not sure if that's a good idea. Okay, how about this? If I ask the AI to update the column with expand array again, does it know how to do that firstly with the prompt, with behavioral prompt? Number one, with the schema as well, the expand array schema. Number two, if I ask it to do it again and add the actual URL, does it merge the previous data or does it replace the previous? Like, how does that work? And I know there's a system that matches it through the array and the source row ID. Does that work properly? So I don't know if this happens as well, which is very weird. Very strange. The text existing link merges extract path. For this table, the expanded array, for this table that I'm in, I've noticed that the URL in the expanded table is empty. Can you expand the data again, but with a URL that's not empty? What does this do? Get table info. Let's get info workspace operations. I stopped it. I need to check every single tool call here. Get table info. What does this provide? Columns, JSON, product, workspace operations. This table just does something different. Get table info again. This gets the product on products. Source table ID, columns, table info. This gets the product URL, workspace operation. Read rows. Okay. ID. Mm. Let's see. Existing keys equals if the AI tries to fix the URL column by sending, because URL already exists. I think you overcomplicated this. I really do not like the changes you just made. Can you revert them? I didn't agree to this. What we need to do is, it can't it shouldn't be able to append, it shouldn't be able to push data into an existing column. It shouldn't be able to do that. It has to create a new one. There needs to be a validation that blocks it from doing that. So revert the changes you made with being able to it tries to fix the URL call by sending this gets filtered out because this. Okay. Yes, for one data presence count, keep that there. Hopefully you didn't revert that. If you did, please add it again. Expand array re-expansion should not be able to update data in existing columns. For re-expansion, if it's already expanded, it can't update data. I mean, even the initial expand array, I don't want it to update data on existing columns. That will just make things more overcomplicated. So there needs to be validation to block that if there isn't already. All right, let's hope this works. How's everyone doing? Got no views on right now. No issue. Can you check remove columns? Because we moved from rows to cells. Do the markers and everything, polling markers and all these different markers, do they get removed? And do the columns get removed as well? Because all the columns and the things that basically, like the way we did it before with rows, and I hope it's still like this right now, is that when a column is removed, all the data is removed, all the field paths, discovered field paths, the row data, everything cleared, but also anything that depends on that gets removed, I think. How does it work right now? Just tell me. Bug when I click on the icon, which is like a table icon, which is expanded array, an expanded table. When I click on the expanded table icon with for a column which has expand array, it temporarily shows me just the table with no data, and it doesn't show the workflow either. It does that sometimes, not all the times. Why do you think this is happening? I think maybe there's some over engineering there, which is breaking the UX. So what is it going on? Ask permission. Let's check how our LinkedIn page is doing. Doing pretty well. Cool. Back to this. So we actually also have another product. It's called Linktify. Really cool one. It's one of our main products right now. We built this. Took us a few months, and we've already launched it. Doing very well. Get like 20K MRR already. Let me just. So this is our first vibe coded tool. It's a LinkedIn automation tool, which lets you reach out to prospects and whatnot. So we're just taking a look at this. Hey, Celine, hope you're doing well. So what we offer is a LinkedIn automation tool that lets you find intent-based leads based on what they comment on LinkedIn, whether they engage with your competitors / influencers, and a system that automatically lets you reach out to those people using AI. There's a system which rates the leads first to make sure they're qualified and filters them, and a system to automatically follow up and reactivate leads using agents. I think it could be very useful for your recruitment business because what you can do is two things. You can source candidates that are looking for jobs that fit your criteria, and you can also find clients that are looking to expand their um, to scale their business so that they can hire more people. Um, Using this, you can increase the number of call response rates by 3x minimum. And the cool thing is, we are the best automation tool in the market right now, but we provide the automation seats for the lowest prices for what you're getting. I'm going to mark this as a lead. All right, what else we got? Ron Williams, Tomby. Thank you, Ron. I'm going to send him video. Actually, and Tomby, yeah. Yeah. Here's a video. This is the video. Here's the video. Please let me know your thoughts and if you'd be down to schedule time with us. Also, a video here if you'd be interested in understanding the product. There we go. So we are getting leads coming in, boys. We have around 100 accounts reaching out to prospects right now. We just basically put in a bunch of accounts and we're just reaching out to prospects right now. And yeah. Okay, let's actually take a look at all the leads. I want to know something. Are these leads getting followed up with? Oh, okay, yeah, there's an issue with the AI provider, okay, which is unfortunate. I need to get this fixed ASAP. All right. All right. Cool. All right. Back to normal. Back to what we need to do. Here's what happened. There are two problems causing the empty. Can we fix this now? Oh, what's that about? Internal server error. That's weird. We good? Are 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 we good, guys? All right, let's check our LinkedIn. Okay. And then there's another issue. So another thing, right? We have so many workspace operations. We have get table information, all these different tools. I need to understand how they each work. What data do they present? Does table info for a specific table provide the input mappings and the expand array and the polling configuration? Hang on a bit. This is weird. Let's tick. Let's tick. We are reaching out to 217 people today. And the warming up process is working out pretty well. Actually, let me check the activity for this account. Sending out a few invites a day, not that many. And then this one is sending out 27, 29, 30 invites. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's a problem. So get table info needs to provide the column configuration, expand config, polygon config, pipe dream config. The field parts are not required. Extract from column configuration, conditions, formulas, and the prompts. The field parts are not required though, because and no row data, like no raw response and whatnot, just the other information. And then you need to update the prompt and you need to update the schema once you make these changes. We don't need field parts. Selection step in part 8, cross up query. All right. Things are looking very good right now. The system is running and it's working. System's running and it's working. Having to Hey, Fortune, hope you're doing well. So we actually have exactly what you already have built in-house, but with our infrastructure, you can imagine it as an all-in-one system. We provide the intent signals, we provide the automation seats, but we also provide LinkedIn accounts so that you can scale your LinkedIn outbound further. Would you be interested in hopping on a call so we can discuss more? Here's a video which shows in brief what our product is and how it can help you. All right. All right. Let's get back to it. Okay. Kenneth Idris, Francis, Celestine, Derek Niazli, Christina Makoka, Faith Which is Davida. This guy might be a proper lead. Dennis Engu, Joanne, Atom Hall, AJ Roy, Hilda. Let's see, we get any actual leads here, or these basically time wasters. Most of these don't have time wasters. Dimitri at Duck Fund. Okay, did get one lead. Actually, 1 second. Yeah, I know this guy. He's Duck Fund. Okay. Nice. Just check. Yeah, I need to check that. I just basically review and review over and over again. There's no point of anything else. Like, just review the code like 100 times. I'm actually going to start posting content here as well. All right. Things are looking good. Things are looking good. We've got everything running. As you can see, today, watch the video. I don't think this guy's actually a good lead anyways. Would not be a good lead. it does take a bit of time to actually get these leads in your books, your calendar, but you just got to keep on going, guys. You just got to keep on doing it. Let's see. So how many leads we got here? We got lead up to, well, we got actually quite a few now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think this one didn't really. Hey, Aaron. I understand you're busy and you probably don't have much time, but I really feel like it would be good to chat and see what we can offer to help you scale your LinkedIn outbound. I see that you are doing outbound, and this is something that you'll definitely be interested in. I think maybe I will just in case. All right, looking good, looking good. We've got like a bunch of leads coming in. These, yeah. See if anyone's scheduled the time so far. Cool, and not yet. It takes time, guys, to schedule those calls. So we are just going ahead and responding to leads with our tool. And we'll just keep going. Okay. My name is John Claude. Okay. That is like one page. Please see what else you can add cross-references in the prompt and the schemas. Cool. It's looking good. A bunch of campaigns running. Sending around 300 invites a day. We're going to push to 1,000 a day soon. And with a bunch of accounts here, we should be able to hit 1,000 a day after they're all warmed up properly. So yeah, we're doing pretty good. This is just like the beginning. All right, guys, it's been pretty well. Take care.